Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT-TV studio, I'm your host, Abby Williams. A link to the Student Council School Board Representative application has been sent to all sophomores and junior emails addresses. 2 school board reps will be selected to represent the Greater Latrobe Senior High School student body to the Board of Education for the 2022-2023 school year. Reps will be required to attend 2 school board meetings each month and will be full members of the Student Council. The digital application must be submitted by April 27th at 2:55 p.m. Current seniors who have accumulated community service hours this school year are encouraged to apply for the Challenge Program's Community Service Award, which includes a $200 cash prize. To be considered for this award, please email Mrs. Yetter your community service hours before Friday, April 22nd. Past winners are not eligible. A new personal non-school issue device repair and help desk opened up at the end of the lower H hallway. If you or anyone you know is in need of a device repair or troubleshooting, stop by. The desk is open on odd days during sets 1 and 3. We go to Richard Hillwig for the 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today we'll see cloudy skies with a high of 59 and a low of 48 with a 70% chance of rain. On Friday, we'll see mostly cloudy skies with a high of 66 and a low of 52. And on Saturday, we'll see cloudy skies with a high of 76 and a low of 56 with 50% chance of rain. That's the 3-day forecast. Back to you, Abby.
Thanks, Richard. Leadership Westmoreland Youth Academy 2022 is now accepting applications. Rising Westmoreland County School District juniors and seniors are invited to apply. The program runs from June 20th through the 24th from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. The cost is $175. The application deadline is April 29th. As part of the program, students will learn from local business, government, and community leaders. For the application and details, visit westmorelandchamber.com. Wondering what's on the menu today? Here's Adina Prue with What's Cookin'.
What's cooking, Latrobe? It's Thursday, April 21st, and cooking up in the main line, we have General Tso chicken with a side of homemade fried rice and broccoli florets. The sandwich options for today are a hamburger, cheeseburger, or a chicken patty. The pizza options for today are the homemade plain and pepperoni pizza. In the grab and go bar, we have fresh salads, deli hoagies, and broccoli florets. The soup of the day is potato. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Adina. We now go to Luke Hamady for the Wildcat Sports Report.
What's up, Latrobe? To start the day at 3:30 p.m., your boys' tennis team will host the Gateway Gators for a section match. To the Diamond, the softball team is back in action where they host the Thomas Jefferson Jaguars at 4 p.m. The girls' lacrosse team is on the road where they travel across the county to battle the Lady Penn Trafford Warriors at 6 p.m. The baseball team is also on the road where they travel to Monroeville to battle the Gateway Gators at 7 p.m. Additionally, at 7 p.m., the boys' lax team will host the Bethel Park Blackhawks on Rossi Field for an even match game. To finish off the night on the hardwood, the boys' volleyball team will host Armstrong for a match, with first serve slated for 7:30 p.m. That's all for your local spring sports. Now here's Ben Hamady with some news on the NBA playoffs, MLB, and NHL.
Thanks, Luke. Now here's your national sports report for today. In the NBA, the playoffs continue tonight as Ja Morant and the Grizzlies will travel to Minneapolis to play Karl Anthony Towns and the Timberwolves at 7:30 p.m. Then at 9 p.m., Luka and the Mavericks will try to grab another win off Utah as they host the Jazz in Dallas. To finish off tonight, there will be action at 10 p.m. in the Mile High City as the Warriors are back in business to make it to the NBA Finals with Stephen Curry playing some of the best basketball alongside youngster Jordan Poole. That being said, the Denver Nuggets are looking to make a push led by Nikola Jokic with the home court advantage on their side as they are down 2 games. Over to the MLB, there will be multiple games on the Diamond as your Pirates begin their series with the Cubs at 7:40 p.m. after losing their last series to the Brewers. Lastly, in the NHL, the Penguins will continue their 2-game series with the Bruins at 6 p.m. after not playing since Saturday. This is an important win on home ice for your Pens as they are playing for playoff seeding. That being said, starting goaltender Tristan Jarry is suffering an injury where he is said to be week to week. This means that backup goalie Casey DeSmith will need to step up to give the team the right confidence heading into the postseason. That's all for sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Ben. Taryn Yutzi has been working hard to improve her skills and become her best self. Here's Jess Simonowicz with today's Student Spotlight.
Taryn has been acting for years. This isn't limited to just stage plays, though, as she not only voice acts but also served as our school mascot.
What inspired me to start acting was media. Media was a really big part of my life. I remember standing in front of the living room and just spinning around in circles, trying to be a Disney princess. Ariel was a big inspiration.
On top of acting for our school, Taryn also participates in other plays outside of school, with some of these outside plays making for some of her best memories.
My favorite show I ever did, I think, would be my second time I did Seussical, or when I did Matilda over the summer. Matilda was just a really great show. We got up on desks, we danced. I had a speaking role in that. That was pretty cool. I was the anthropologist. Yeah, like Matilda was actually, I think Matilda was my favorite show.
Taryn has big dreams for her future, even if all of them aren't in the field of acting.
I plan to continue voice acting. Acting is a little nerve-wracking for me sometimes because I have a big stage fright. I feel sick before performances. But I plan to continue voice acting in the future, and of course, probably doing local theater. But I mostly plan to get my degree in relationship counseling.
With whatever Taryn does later in life, her talents of acting and singing will always be a part of her and her bright future.
Now here's Harley Cochran with WILDCAT World News.
Good morning, Wildcats. In world news on Tuesday, President Biden announced that the United States plans to send more artillery to Ukraine following a phone call with allied leaders discussing Russia's invasion. Also on Tuesday, 4 dead and at least 14 wounded civilians fell victim to Russian rockets in Kharkiv after more than 10 residential buildings were targeted. That's all for world news. Now here's Alexis Knoll with Community News.
Thanks, Harley. This Saturday is the opening reception for Won't You Be My Neighbor Again. This event is being held at the Latrobe Art Center from 3 to 5 p.m. and has free admission. During the event, you will get to explore the life and legacy of Fred Rogers in 2 special exhibits curated by St. Vincent College students in the Fred Rogers Scholars Program. That's all for Community News. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe.